right, good afternoon. Welcome to the 12 News Connected Desk. I'm Keith Grant. We've got meteorologist Adrian Campa here with us. We're tracking tomorrow's chance. I guess Adrian's tracking them. I just listened to Adrian. But there's a chance for severe weather tomorrow.
Yeah, and much like the last couple of days, anytime we've had some isolated storms, it's not looking to be widespread. So that's the good news there. It shouldn't impact too much of your outdoor planning. But let's dive right in because we actually have some active radar even right now. Those little green dots, just some little localized showers impacting south central and to southeastern Kansas. Yeah. So here's a look at the Wichita metro area and very hit and miss.
I was going to say, and here's a live picture from downtown. Just a little bit of clouds.
Clouds, and it's just kind of spitting out just a little bit. So some areas are dry, other areas are getting a few sprinkles. I know my way into work earlier this morning, I had to turn on the windshield wipers a couple of times. So that'll kind of be the case over the next couple of hours in south central Kansas. And looking at the area as a whole, we have some steadier rain showers down in Cowley County and Sumner County, just to the southwest of Winfield, near Ark City, some lighter rains pushing in. In Greenwood County, just north of Eureka, you guys have had some light showers in the area. Elk Chautauqua County, same story. The activity pushing slowly off to the north and northwest, so not completely done here in the Wichita area. We could continue to see a couple spotty showers into the afternoon. Now, for the south central part of the state with the cloudy skies and low pressure system nearby, we're only sitting at 72 degrees. It's cool out there temperature-wise, but very humid thanks to that area of low pressure drawing up the moisture from the Gulf, wrapping it around, so you can really feel that here in south central. 70 only in Winfield and 77 in Emporia, but notice where there's blue sky in western Kansas, temperatures are a lot warmer. So 84 in Syracuse and 83 up in Goodland and 84 down in Liberal and Medicine Lodge. Now through the afternoon, some hit and miss showers will continue. And then by 7 o'clock, I think most locations will stay on the dry end of the scale. But warm out west, cooler temperatures here in eastern Kansas. Can't completely rule out a stray rumble of thunder tonight in northwestern part of the state, but I think most locations will stay dry overnight tonight. And Keith, notice on Future Track, all that kind of white color you're seeing right there, that's not cloud cover. That's going to be fog tomorrow. So the fog potential with all the increase in humidity thanks to the area of low pressure being nearby, we could have visibility at times less than a mile tomorrow morning. So a good idea to give yourself a few extra minutes during the commute. Now, here's what we're keeping an eye on for tomorrow evening and overnight. There is a risk for a couple severe thunderstorms. Again, the overall threat pretty low, very isolated in nature. Quarter-sized hail and some stronger winds at 65 look possible with some localized heavy rain and not looking to be a tornadic setup, so good news there. Now, by Friday afternoon, we'll have that morning fog. Friday afternoon, blue skies returning. It's going to be hot and humid. And then here's a look. We could have a broken line of thunderstorms pushing in, very scattered in nature, fizzling out as they make their way to eastern Kansas. So even though like the Hayes region, Salina, Hutch, Wichita, we're in that level 1, notice through the nighttime hours the thunderstorm activity should fizzle out. And by Father's Day on Sunday, here's a little sneak peek in preview. Highs will be into the 90s. But far western, there's a chance we could see a couple isolated showers and rumbles of thunder late in the evening. So for your Father's Day, don't forget it's Sunday. I know somebody over here forgot Mother's Day, so I have to remind them Father's Day is Sunday. Don't forget this time.
Oh, never.
And it's going to be hot, humid, perfect day to hang out with Dad outside, either by the pool or grilling. But if you live in far western near the Kansas-Colorado state line, could be a storm chance likely after 7. But since it's on a Sunday, hopefully by that point, most festivities are winding down.
So it sounds like things are starting to heat up after our
heat
recent
up,
rains.
hot and humid, yes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So
And I feel
sticky
like
out there.
it is, and this rain is not helping it.
See, spring rains, they're awesome because it prevents you from like usually hitting 100 a whole bunch of times during the summer. But the downside is after so many weeks of rainfall, it's not as hot temperature-wise, but it's very, very humid. So that's going to be the case moving forward.
Sticky. All right. Thank you, Adrian. We'll be right back after the break. All right, welcome back to the 12 News Connected Desk. Talking with your kids about money at a young age can have a major impact on their relationship with money as an adult. Rachel DePompa talks with an expert on how you can start that conversation with your kid about money in this Watching Your Wallet.
If you grew up in a home that never talked about money, then you need to break that cycle now. Stoy Hall is the founder and CEO of Black Mammoth, a financial planning and wealth management firm. He says make a cognizant effort to be transparent with your kids.
My wife grew up with a middle-class family, and they didn't really talk about money. They're just well off, and she knew that things were taken care of. Me, opposite, right? I knew we didn't have money. I knew my mom stressed and worked 100 hours a week type thing to make us survive. We still didn't talk about money either.
Hall says if you see yourself in any of these scenarios, change the pattern now. There is still time, he says, with his kids. He has monthly meetings where he talks about every financial decision, both how they are feeling and how they're helping to make the decision.
When we go to make financial decisions and stuff, we'll bring them in and say, hey, this is how much this cost. We had to work X to get to this, and this is a decision that we're making as a family, so they can understand it. But also we're teaching ourselves and learning still how to communicate, even, as a married couple.
Be transparent. Show them what's going on at any age. He also recommends using the Greenlight app for your kids. It sets up accounts for them, lets them invest and save, and you can even pay them for jobs. And we're talking about things like chores, like taking out the trash, doing the dishes, emptying the dishwasher. He says it's just a good way to help them understand early how to manage and earn money. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.
All right, that's what we've got right now from the 12 News Connected Desk this afternoon. Be sure to join us for 12 News starting at 4.